Old library, but not for long. This is Go Island. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. We are in Powell River at the old library, and we're starting the show here because right after this next story, we are going to move to the new space. Now, there's nothing in the new space, but we wanted to show off how spacious it actually is. So head librarian Terry Noreault is going to meet us there, and his interview is coming up next right after this. As promised, I am Mary Ruth Harris, and joining me is Terry Noreault, head librarian here in Powell River, and we are in the new space. This is impressive.
It is going to be just great when we fill it up with people and books and chairs. It'll be wonderful.
What are you most excited about?
I think we're most excited about having the space available to get more people in the community. So we actually have some room for them to come and sit. Today, a lot of times in the afternoon, every chair is full.
Yeah, we were just there, and it was just like that. Every chair was full. Now, what's the seating now, and what will it be here?
18 seats for the public in the existing library and 106 in this library.
That'll be nice.
It will.
Now, how many are they comfy chairs?
39 comfortable chairs for
Nice.
you to sit in.
Nice. Makes me want to move here.
Good.
Now,
We're happy to have you here.
Now, what about coffee? Because, you know, when I come into a library, I just want to sit and read and have a little sip of espresso. Like,
So
is there going to be coffee?
We're going to have a coffee bar here because that makes it nice for people to sit and read and form a sense of community where they're talking to one another.
Gold stars all the way around. What haven't you thought of?
Oh, hopefully nothing.
All right, now, what about the different sections? What have we got going on for sections?
So as we come in the door here, they'll come in and see the new material.
Okay.
And our circulation desk where people check out.
Okay.
Offices in the far back.
Yeah.
Public computers over in there. As we move across, all the books will be sitting in here.
Wow.
With two separations between them and a set of study chairs.
Oh, cool.
Tables for people to work
Research,
at.
yeah.
And some comfy chairs for you. And the back corner over there will be a children's area. It'll be about 500 square feet. It's going to be really nice for them with a little bit of separation.
Yes.
So they can be loud and raucous,
Nice.
which is good for them.
Yeah, it is good for kids.
The teen and youth coordinators in between.
Okay.
And then a teen area in the back.
Wow.
So we can
Sounds
track
fabulous.
teens in. Up here, really an adult reading area with comfy chairs and our fireplace.
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 That is fantastic. That is just fantastic.
Particularly on a day like today when it's a little chilly and rainy.
Now, with the coffee, now are you going to be serving the coffee up, or how are you
No,
going to
we'll
work
be
that?
working with somebody in the community to do
good.
that. We haven't gotten to figuring out who yet, but we'll want a community organization to provide the coffee. Library
Okay.
doesn't know about food service.
Well, it's great that you're going to partner with somebody in the community that does. That's a great partnership. A
Yes.
great way to bring the community together. That's phenomenal. All right, now we're going to take a short break, but when we come back, we're going to maybe wander around to one of the other spaces.
Okay, great.
All right, we will be right back. Stay right where you are. Go Island is on location today in Powell River, and here we are in the new space of the new library, and joining me once again is head librarian Terry Noreault. Now, Terry, we're standing in what is going to be the children's space.
Yes, it is.
Now, this is going to have carpet, right? Like some
Well,
of
the
the
big area carpet in here is
Okay.
current plan, although we're still planning, so
Yeah.
things change. But a big area carpet, some furniture and things for kids to climb on and work around, so be
Yes.
active. A few
Yeah.
books, picture books on the outside.
Okay.
Parents area right next to it,
Oh,
so they
good.
have a place to sit and they can watch the kids, but maybe
And
get
they
a
can
little
have their
separation.
cup of coffee or
And their
cup of tea.
cappuccino,
Yeah,
yes.
good. And you know, one of the things that strikes me about this space is how spacious it is. Like with the high ceiling and the wide open space. Now, you're planning on keeping a majority of the wide open space, right?
All that, with the exception of some space in the back, it's all going to be open. We're keeping the stacks a little lower than normal
Okay.
to keep the light in the open space, so most people are going to be able to see across the entire space.
Amazing. So how tall are the stacks going to be?
They're going to be 64 inches, so just
All right,
a little
so
over 5 feet.
Yeah, because I'm 62 and a half.
So it's a little
Inches.
taller than you.
So on my tippy toe,
We'll
I
get you
can
some elevator
basically,
shoes so you can see across our library.
and then I'd be able to look right across.
Yes.
That is so neat. That
But we
is
want
great.
the light, with so much wonderful natural light on
Yes.
these windows, we want to come across the entire space here.
Super. That is just super. Now, have you started choosing color for the walls yet?
We've done some work on color,
Okay.
and as I told you, it's a colorblind person, so it's complicated to ask, but we're working on the natural colors, lichen colors.
Okay. So, and now how much of the wood are you keeping? Because the wood is just gorgeous.
The beams for sure will stay, and
Okay.
the posts here.
Yeah.
We're probably going to have to treat the ceiling
Okay.
to get some, and
The
get it a little
sound.
lighter and to help us with the sound from the above.
Okay, great. Because of course, if it was a lighter color, it would bounce the light back down
Yeah.
and keep the whole space very elevated.
It'll make it a little brighter.
Yeah, okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much for this interview and this sneak peek in this beautiful space. And we are going to watch this over the next year as it evolves. And I hope that you'll let us come in while it's under construction to give everybody a sneak peek of what's going on.
We're happy to have you back anytime, Mary Ruth.
All right, we're going to have a look at this story, but we'll be right back. Go Island is on location here in the brand new space of the library. It's empty now, but it will be filled within the year. This is Jill Eggets. She is the president of the local Rotary Club. They meet in the evenings, and they're having a big fundraiser coming up.
Yes.
So let's talk about that.
Okay. So what the Rotary Club decided to do was create an event that brought in the local artistic community, which we have a huge artistic community.
Yes, you do.
We've never done anything with that particular group of people.
Oh,
and also play off that and raise some money for the new library.
Yes.
So we started out with some of the ideas provided by some of the other Rotary clubs on the Lower Sunshine Coast, which have art auctions, and we thought it would be a feasible event for us. So I went out to the artists, and I got absolutely fabulous reception from the idea. So what they do, we've got about 35 artists. They give me a piece or two of their work, whichever ones they choose, and we gather it all together on April the 18th. We have lovely wine tasting event. We have lovely canapes provided by the Vancouver Island University Culinary Arts Program.
Oh, lovely.
And hopefully, if the stars collide, we will get lots of people buying lots of art. We have silent auction, live auction pieces.
Oh, good.
And the money is that we raise from this art auction will be shared between the artists who did all the effort and the library who needs art.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Now, this space is huge.
Yes, it is.
So I think you might have to have more than one.
We don't
to
know
start
exactly
filling
what
up
we're
the
going
walls.
to do with this money yet. We don't know how much we're going to raise for one thing. It could take the form of anything. It just it might be hardware on the walls to hang art, or it might be an installation of some kind, or it might be a fountain outside. I don't know what it would be.
Yeah. So it could be anything.
Could be anything. We'll consult. We'll get a group of people that know what's needed, Terry and whoever, and we'll figure it out when the time comes.
That is phenomenal. It's such a great way to engage the entire community, like bringing the art community together and Vancouver Island University and the librarian and the Rotary, like just everybody coming together. It's just phenomenal.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Hope it's going to be very successful. And hopefully we can repeat it next year.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Now, is it, do people buy tickets to come?
Yes.
Or they just,
We have tickets that you can buy at Breakwater Books, which is a bookstore in town here.
Okay.
You can go to any Rotary member and get tickets.
Okay.
We have a nice web page, so there's a place there that you can contact someone that will bring you tickets.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll share that out on our social media too.
Great.
Well, that's phenomenal. Thank you, Jill, so much. This is really a phenomenal initiative, and I really hope that it does well.
Me too.
So get out your checkbooks and come out on April 18th and participate. The new library needs to fill up these massive walls with really great stuff. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're going to have a short break. We'll be right back. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go Island on Shaw TV's Channel 4. We're on location in Powell River in the new space of the new library. This is phenomenal, and one of my favorite things are these beams. They are gorgeous, and the best part is they are staying and they are part of the new design. As Terry was explaining, this whole space is going to be left wide open, and the stacks for the books are only going to be 64 inches tall. So if you go on your tippy toes, if you're my height, you will be able to see the entire space. It's going to be marvelous when it's all finished. So, and thank you to Jill Iggetts for the interview about the Rotary Auction coming up. It's going to be amazing. But right now, we are going to have a look at this story, but don't go away. We'll be right back. Go Island is on location today in Powell River at the new library space. Is this not spectacular? Aren't you glad you voted yes? Because 76% of you did. It's fantastic. So here in this space that I'm in, this is going to be the teen space, the teen corner. And then right here, there's going to be desks that are going to be occupied by the teen library staff person as well as the children library staff person. And the children's corner is way over there. And then behind me, this whole space out in the middle is going to be all stacks that are only going to be 64 inches tall. So you'll be able to look over and see the entire library. The reason they're doing that is because of these massive big windows that bring in all of this wonderful natural light. And that way, by having the stacks just 64 inches tall, means that all that natural light will flood the entire room. And that is going to be a great place. So you can sit in one of the new 39 comfy chairs. They're going to have coffee and tea and food services somewhere, so you can sit and read and enjoy an afternoon espresso. It's going to be great. So congratulations to Powell River on working so hard to make this happen. It's going to be really great, and I was talking to Terry, and he mentioned that probably going to be in by next January, which is a great target to aim for. It would be good if it was Christmas. What a great way to celebrate Christmas, but if it's January, it's January. And Jill, if you need your tickets for the Rotary, as Jill was explaining, you can get them online or you can get them through Breakwater Books or any of the Rotary members in town. Everybody is selling them for April 18th. Bring your checkbooks because there's going to be art and wine galore. And the canapes are being supplied by Vancouver Island University culinary students. It's going to be so delicious. So we are going to have a look at this story, but we'll be right back. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. Thank you so much for watching Go Island today, and we have been so thrilled to be here in Powell River in this brand new, big, spacious, what will be your library. It is going to triple the size, the square footage of where they are now, which is unbelievable. There is going to be enough space for everybody because right now the library is so heavily used, there is never a seat to be found, especially in the middle of the afternoon. There's going to be a kids area and a teens area and meeting rooms and an adult area and comfy chairs all along the windows. It's going to be magnificent. So congratulations to Terry Noreault and his team at the library and to the Rotary, who has stepped up to the plate for a community event on April 18th to raise some funds for art to populate the walls or something else here at the library. It's going to be a lot of fun. So get your checkbooks out and come out to that. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in a couple of days.